character.
Hello Minecrafters everywhere, my name is Cubic and welcome to the second episode of our Minecraft Simply Command Block series. Today guys, we are going to be discussing some of the basic commands you can use for command blocks and for your maps and for just basic worlds as well. So the first command we're going to talk about, we did talk about last episode, the give at p command block. But we can also do any item there as well. We're going to talk about the /TP command. So the teleport command is short for teleport. /TP, basically you can teleport players based off of name or any of the things that we discussed here with the at P, at R, at A, or at E. We can TP certain entities, certain players to a certain position in the world based off of our X, Y, and Z coordinates. So, if we were to say I want to teleport at player, and now let's say you don't want to type in specific coordinates. So I don't want to say, oh well, I just want to teleport a couple blocks here. I don't really want to walk over here, look at the block, and type in chat 114, 94, 56, and minus 1153. Now let's say we can do this pretty easily if we wanted to. We just type in those commands and TP at P those coordinates, and it will put us at those coordinates that we just marked down. So we can just go back here and hit the same button, and you guys can see we're at the same coordinates. So let's say you don't want to do that. Let's say you just want to go very basic and maybe only 2 blocks. Alright guys, so what we can use to simplify this command is use the tilde key. I believe this is what this is called. And if we put tilde, 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 and then 3, it'll basically teleport us 3 blocks in the Z coordinates. So if we were to go, because we're in the minus section, it's going to teleport us 3 blocks this way. So if we push this button, we've teleported 3 blocks this way. I guess it's actually from our position. There we are. So it can actually teleport us from our position as well, 3 blocks in that position. It's very useful for whenever we do certain set block commands, but it can also TP us 3 blocks from our current position to wherever we want to go. So that's kind of nice to know. Another thing to note is that if we do just nothing but tilde us like so, it won't actually do anything. It'll just keep us where we're at. So yeah, something to note. Now the next command we're going to talk about a little bit about is the set block command. Something that's used quite often here in map making. The set block command basically kind of works like it's putting a block in a certain position using coordinates and a certain block however you want to describe it. So if we were to say I want to set a block tilde, tilde, and we're going to set the block 5 blocks above this command block, then we are going to say that I want this to be, I don't know, a piece of stone, for example. We can type in that command, and 5 blocks above, a piece of stone will appear. So the tildes are kind of based off of, like, if you're doing set blocks, it's going to be 5 blocks from the command block. If we were to do like TP at P, it's going to be 5 blocks from our position. So something to note, but a common thing that I definitely use the set block command for is to do something kind of similar as a trigger command. So if we do something like this, and I want to make this a command that basically will, if I set up redstone block here, it'll reset itself, so that way I can put another redstone block here. So if we say, if I put like a redstone block, let's see, set block, and we'll do 1 block above redstone and underscore block, we can enter that in, and it will set a redstone block there. Let's just type in this for a second, so you guys can see that visualizing. So yeah, you guys will see that works, but if we push this button again, we are not getting anything happening because there's already a block here. You guys can see that is not actually being able to place it here. So if we want to reset this thing so we can say hi multiple times, we can actually do, what we have to do is have a repeater, and it has to be a little bit of a delay on it. This is just a very basic way of doing it. A little bit of a delay on it. You don't want any delay on the repeater. It's going to actually trigger. But if we want to do a set block command, I need to go. Let's see, it would be positive Z, however you want to describe it. So if we do positive, it's going to be, I believe, 2 blocks in the Z coordinate. Then we're going to put air. There's actually a block called air, and what it will do is if we push this button, it'll get rid of the redstone block. This is very useful. I use this a lot in map making, is being able to reset a command based off of just setting a block and then having the set block command clear it as well. There's other ways of doing this, but this is a very basic way of creating a usable like crafting system, or if you want to just teleport players but you want to use it as set block command, you could just reset all your commands just using the set block air. Alright guys, so our final command for today is actually going to be the clear command and how that works. So if we access this command block and we type in /clear, /clear kind of works like it just clears inventories, clears items, it'll clear potion effects, it'll clear a lot of different things. But we're just going to type in @p, which would be the nearest player, and then we want it to clear something like a command block. Let's type in a command block, and then we have to type in 1 and then 0. I think I got those right. No, I did not. Got the wrong one. 0 and then 1. I'll explain those zeros and ones in a second. You guys will see that it actually clears command blocks out of our inventory. So let me just put in the quick commands. Let's put in like 10 so that way I can demonstrate the best. Okay, so if we get our 10 command blocks here, so basically the 1 and the 0 are kind of important here. The 0 and the 1, however you want to describe it. Basically, the 0 is known as a damage count. So if we were to grab, for instance, a log, and you guys will see that this all says log here, besides these log 2 here. But if you want to give like a piece of oak wood to a player, or you want to give a birch wood, you might just get oak wood, or you might just get birch wood. There's no, you can't really specify. Actually, you can. What we're going to do is, let's go into here, and we'll say we want a log, and we want 10 of these with the damage count of 1. You guys will see we got 10 spruce wood, because it has, as you guys can see, by spruce wood in the parentheses, English, is that it says 0017/1. Now if we look up a log, you guys can see that that number changes for each one. We go 3, and then it resets to log 2, and then it goes to 1. So you guys can see it starts out at 0, which is the basic oak, 1 is spruce, 2 is birch, 3 is jungle, and then it goes to another set similar to that, which we just put in log 2. This basically works for, is really nice for damage counts, because if we put in 2, instead of getting spruce wood, we'll get birch wood. It's kind of nice to have that damage count there. Also, you can specify which set of logs you want to get rid of. So if we were to type in log, and then I want to clear log 2, I want to clear one of those. So if I just click that button, you guys will see we lost 1 birch wood. Click again, we lost another birch wood. If I want to set that just to 1, we can do that, and we'll start clearing spruce wood. So that's kind of nice. Now, you can also do with the clear command is if you put in 0, 0, and then if we put in something like a comparator, and we put in /me success. Okay, so if we were to put in something like, if I just want to test for a log of if I have spruce, you guys can see it says success. So actually the clear command, the last digit here is how much we want to clear. We can use this as an easy test for command to see if we have an item in our inventory. So if I just said, oh, I wanted to clear, let's go 0, and then 0 again, you guys can see nothing happens. But if we ask for maybe if I want to testify of birch, I'm going to hit 2, and you guys can see it says success. So that's something to note. If you're doing this in any sort of a map or anything, if you want to test for if a player has something, this is a pretty good way to do it. It's very, very simple, and it's something that I use a lot of. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me today with the Simply Command Blocks tutorial. Next tutorial, we're going to be talking a little bit more advanced, getting into some more of the advanced stuff, as well as I would like to, towards this series, is actually build a map. So that way you guys can see it in practicality and see how it actually works. But for now, it's Cubic signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.